Do you know you can use kale or spinach to make your ogbono soup? Now listening properly, let me take you along on how to do this. Don't ever go close to kale if you don't know how to use it in a Nigerian meal. Hi guys, Lerato here. You're welcome back to another episode of the best cook in the whole world. If you're new to this page, you're welcome. I am that number one kwere in South Africa who teach people how to cook the best food in the world, both South African and non-South African food. If you have any question, drop it on the comment section. So today I'm teaching you guys how to use kale or spinach on your ogbono soup. Now this is my cow intestine. My god, I don't know who sent me to go and make Ben and Betty. Ever since I made this Ben and Betty, I have been having a memory loss. It's also as if the thing is attaching myopic. So we are using another process to cook this ogbono soup, different from the one we have been posting. In an empty pot, I added my oil. Over here is my grounded ogbono, guys. We are going to be doing it a kind of a frying method. But before frying it, I'm going to be adding a little bit of warm water. With that warm water, I'm going to be stirring it and mixing it. You watch closely until it starts being slimy, and then you go in while the oil is heated. You don't have to allow the oil to be heated to a point of changing color. So as I'm frying it, I add a little bit of water. You're not going to fry this thing too much. As I'm frying it, this is what it looks like. And remember, we have already boiled all our protein, our cow skin, the cow intestine, fresh fish and dry fish. If you like, you can also add your bayi in this ogbono. At this point, it was ready for me to add the cow skin. So I scooped the quantity I want for this soup. This is what we'll have. Over here, I went in with the cow skin and the stock. Guys, I'm sorry, this voiceover is breaking. It's raining. So after going in with the cow skin, the next is the cow intestine. But before, you have to stir and turn this ogbono very well so that it will not go lamb. So now it's time for me to add the cow intestine. I properly washed this and I didn't even have time to record while I was washing it. And I cooked it very well. You can see the oil. And then I mix everything together. Guys, if you eat this soup, just cover it to start cooking. So after a while, I came back to add my crayfish, obeyi, and chili. If you want to add this thing pounded together, I just have to add a little bit of water to mix it. Because if you're not careful, sometimes ogbono soup used to hide some ingredients. If you don't mix it very well, even your seasoning cube can go one side and stuff. So I assisted and adjusted with some seasoning cube. I also added my salt. So after the salt, the next thing is to add the uziza, and then I went in with the fish. Guys, this beni is optional. If you don't want, you can skip it. And please, for the people that have been asking me to plug them on how I got my cow skin, I mostly get my cow skin from scratch, and that's why it's giving that look and natural taste of cow skin from Nigeria. So back to this soup, we've literally added everything. There's nothing lacking in this soup anymore. Now it's time for us to add the catfish. You need to take time and wash this catfish to avoid packing sand in your soup. And this catfish is kind of a soft one, not the dry one from Nigeria, and that's why I'm adding it late. This is the time to add your kale, and I assisted with some spinach. While adding the kale, you don't need to add it too much. I need to do it a drying method. Let me know if you want to learn how to preserve the kale. And thanks for watching. Bye.